Are we?
Yeah, I think we're past that time.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I think we are. Hey! Much like your favorite horror movie character, we returned with no explanation.
Yeah. I blame aliens. Aliens have been anal probing me for like the last 10 months, man. It just has not been comfortable.
I'll admit it, that was me.
That makes more sense.
There was a party in your butthole and everybody was invited. Or sorry, everybody was coming. Oh, how dare I screw up my jokes. But yeah, we are back. We're not doing our moon landing episode, where we just kind of want a little episode just to get us back into the swing of things. So we will be doing a couple of little mini mysteries. Things not long enough that would take up a full episode.
Yeah, or that we haven't researched enough to want to take up a whole episode yet.
We could just we could do one of these topics and just really just stretch it out by using a whole lot of words in every single sentence and let it go on and on and on. It's good to be back. Anyway, dude, have I got a story? Actually, 3 of them.
Okay, tell me. Let's hear this.
First of all, I want to talk about Squonk.
Squonk. Isn't that guy from Rick and Morty?
No, that's I can't remember his name. But no, Squonk is actually Squonk.
Squanchy, I think.
Squanchy, that's it. I stopped watching that show, I gotta admit. No, Squonk is actually a cryptid. And I've got to say, it's probably the saddest cryptid of them all. It does live in the hemlock forests of Pennsylvania. Due to logging camps showing up in the early 1900s, it seems like they all migrated there to the hemlock forests of Pennsylvania. The very first account of a squonk is written in 1910's Fearsome Creatures of the Lumberwoods. I really don't know how fearsome this is because this does get sad. You're kind of freezing up on your end too. It's rehashed again in 1939's book, Fearsome Creatures. Are you okay there? You're breaking up really badly. It's a squonk. Yeah, you're breaking up. Hi, Plain Boy. Okay. Are you with us?
I'm here.
I'm always here. We were talking about squonk. Now here's the thing. It cries all the time, tears constantly because of its misfitting skin, which is completely covered in warts and moles. Oh, it gets worse for our little buddy Squonk. It really does. Now here's the thing. Now you can actually track a squonk if you can follow its trail of tears. It's that hard. This is breaking my heart.
That's sad.
But I'm just gonna say, do not track a squonk. Just leave it alone. Because if you corner it, or if it gets too frightened or too scared, it will dissolve itself in its tears. I know, right? But there is a little reason to celebrate because Jonestown does celebrate Squonk-a-Palooza.
Say Jonestown?
Yeah, Jonestown, Pennsylvania.
Jim Jones was?
Jonestown, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. Let's say I didn't know anybody still lived in Jonestown, South America.
Yeah, Pennsylvania. Maybe if you want to attract more people to your Squonkapalooza, which is held every August, by the way. So I really want to go. I don't want to go to Disneyland. I don't want to go to Comic Con. I don't want to go to any of that. I want to go to Squonkapalooza.
Okay, fair.
But yeah, that's literally like Squonk doesn't have very much info on it. That's
Does
literally
he
it.
hurt anything about hurting people? Anything like that?
Nope.
Just cries away because it's ugly.
Yep.
Wow, that's really sad.
I know, right?
Not to mention that, but however, that falls completely in line with the types of cryptids that lumberjacks were seeing back in the 1800s and 1700s and early 1900s. They like a lot of the really cool cryptids we have are because the lumberjacks saw weird shit in the woods.
But yeah,
Okay, so
I've always liked Squonk. I even put him as the thumbnail because let's
Nice.
celebrate Squonk. Let's make him feel good and stop crying. I mean, look at me. Look at me. I'm not much better looking than a Squonk, and I'm not crying much.
Okay. So we got Squonk. Okay, so when you talk about Squonk there, before we got into the fact that he's non-violent, he just doesn't want anybody to see him. The part where he didn't want anybody to see him and covered his face there reminded me very much of a SCP called the Shy Guy. Have you ever heard like the Shy Guy and SCP and that stuff?
Of course, I've heard of Shy Guys. Mario. Do 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 do.
Oh. No. Like SCP is like a spin-off of like the wiki the creepypasta and that kind of thing. It's has its own huge mythology, and one of the characters is the Shy Guy. It's a statue that does not want to be seen. It like hides its face and tries not to be seen. And however, when you see its face, it will hunt you down because it doesn't want anybody alive to see its face.
I actually have heard of Shy Guys before. Now that you mention it, and
Yeah.
I don't do shoutouts music. I wasn't
But yeah,
born.
no.
I may have been born at night, but I wasn't born yesterday. But like,
Yeah.
no. What the hell was it? Because I know for a fact I have heard of Shy Guys before, like the cryptid, not the Mario version.
Yeah, the SCP, the angry statue, basically. It's like a 7.5 foot tall angry statue that doesn't want you to look at its face, and if you see its face, it will hunt you down. Doesn't matter where you are.
So,
In fact,
the statue angels from Doctor Who.
no, not quite the Weeping Angels, because Weeping Angels, as long as you stare at them, they don't move. So, I mean, not exactly the same, because this one, if you see its face, it hunts you down. The Weeping Angels, they're gonna hunt you down to your range either way. But they're less intense and less determined than the Shy Guy. Because the Shy Guy will, if you see a picture of the Shy Guy and you're on the opposite side of the earth from it, it will come to you and kill you. Even if it's
And is there
crossing
any
the
way to
entire earth.
prevent this?
Huh?
Is there any way to prevent it? Like, yeah, can you just beat the crap out of them or what?
Don't see its face.
Fair enough.
Yeah, no, that's the whole lore. Is like you don't see its face, and it doesn't have to be physically seeing it, but photos and videos of it will do it as well. One of the big stories in the with this around the Shy Guy, this mini universe it has is that a guy went home for Christmas to like see his family and everything, and his brother went had gone to Himalayas and hiking and everything, and his family saw a single pixel on one of the.
You're breaking up.
The guy came and killed his entire. Really again?
Welcome to the wonderments of modern technology. Who's the real monster?
Yeah, yeah. But yeah. Even a single pixel on a picture will do it. The only way you can see an image of it that's and not get killed is if it's a drawing. And the only way that the SCP Corporation, people were ever able to get a drawing of it, was they took a imprisoned tattoo artist, put him at the bottom of the ocean, showed him a picture, and then let him draw the Shy Guy before the Shy Guy showed up to kill him.
So what you're saying
Yeah.
is that there is a way to see him with a drawing.
Well, yes. Yeah, they know what he looks like because of a drawing. But the person who drew it is not around.
Huh.
Yeah, no, okay. So yeah, that's the first thing I thought when I first heard your guy, though. Of course, yours is non-violent. This one's very violent.
Yeah, how do we go from squonk to, hey, you look at me, I'm going to kill you? I protect my likeness rights very strongly.
Stricter than Disney.
No doubt. Oh, boy.
Yeah. Now Mouse can come assassinate you.
What's going to come assassinate me?
Okay. Mouse.
Oh, yeah.
Steamboat Willie.
Did you see that they made a horror movie of that?
Yeah, I saw they made it. I didn't bother to watch it.
Yeah, no. After the whole Winnie the Pooh thing, I'm done with that crap.
Although the Winnie the Pooh verse is Winnie the Pooh has a bigger universe.
The Poohverse?
Yeah, it has like 5 or 6 movies attached to it.
Yeah.
Not all of them Winnie the Pooh.
I know, or like Bambi, Pinocchio, and it's so stupid.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
Is that all you had on your Shy Guy?
Oh God, this Shy Guy has a lot of lore to him, but that's the basics. He'll hunt you down no matter where you are, that kind of thing. Just don't see his face and you're safe. So by theory, you can stare at his ass all you want.
Hi, Amir. I, for one, want to talk about Kotavagna, the incredible night koala.
Oh, nice.
Sorry. No, I don't, because if I start talking comics, this is going on for 6 hours. I'd rather talk about the Fresno Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
Ever hear of that guy?
I have. He's cool.
All right, there's actually video. There's actually video of the Fresno Nightcrawler. Basically put, he's a cryptid that's a walking pair of white pants. I may have went a little goofy with all my cryptids here, so.
Yeah.
They're usually spotted in. Oh.
Go.
Okay, they're usually spotted in pairs. In 2007, the first instance of them, they were spotted on CCTV in South Fresno, hence the name Fresno Nightcrawler. There was even more footage at Yosemite Lakes Park in 2011, and I think they're traveling, doing a worldwide tour because they've been spotted as far as Poland.
Yeah.
Now that's one I cannot talk. Now that's one airplane ride I would love to see. Walking pair of pants. Ticket, please. Where's the ticket even come up? Pops out of the pocket, maybe? Huh?
Yeah. Well, to be fair, they could have just done the old 3 raccoons in a trench coat trick there. One on top of each other, and then just put a hat on top, and
you'd only need 2 raccoons to play the torso.
Yeah.
So you're saving money right there by not hiring 3. Ta-da!
Yeah. No, I love the Fresno Nightcrawler. You know what it reminds me of, though? It reminds me of like the old ghost costumes. Just you split them, instead of being a dress, it's pants.
Fair enough.
Yeah. They're really cool.
One of the very first things I ever saw on YouTube was, of course, I was just like, oh, like there's bunch of paranormal stuff on here. That'd be pretty cool. I could look that up on this thing called YouTube. And I click on this one video that says actual ghosts caught on camera.
Yeah.
And there's a camera sitting there, and it's a kitchen, and there's a doorway, and it's all quiet and everything for like maybe 30 seconds. And then a woman comes in wearing a ghost outfit, like the old school holes in the eyes and stuff, and she's like, ooh, ooh, and then she turns around right into the fucking door frame, falls over. I'm just like, I might like this YouTube thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, I went on a tangent there. Fact or Fate? Paranormal Files, a TV show. So now we're getting legitimate here, people. They did an investigation on the original 2007 CCTV footage, and guess what conclusion they came to?
What?
Inconclusive.
Oh my god, that's the second best option.
Oh yeah, well that means it's real for sure.
Yeah, I mean, inconclusive is just one step down from confirmed.
Pardon?
I said inconclusive is just one step down from confirmed.
Exactly.
It's the second best option.
But no, I seriously urge people to go watch the footage because I'm not a big believer in any of this. I like researching it.
Yeah.
But it's still interesting to watch. Go watch the footage. Go. Don't, wait till the live stream's over, then go. And come back here and watch it again. Watch the video.
A couple other things to note is that they're fairly short. They're not tall creatures. They're like a little over 4 feet tall, most of them.
Mm-hmm.
And most of them they don't have one of the explanations is clearly just some pants taking a walk. That'd be cool, except for most of them have a rounded top. They don't have a flat top where the pants would be. No, I love the first one, Nightcrawler. I mean, I 100% believe it's probably a hoax, but it's so cool. It's a cool, unique little internet flavored cryptid that's what the whole idea of folklore and stuff lives off. This stuff's so cool and weird.
Oh, wait till you get to my last one. I'll tell you weird.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you have up next?
Okay, this one's local-ish to me. Only not too far from me. It's another Maine thing. It's the Palmyra, Maine werewolves.
Ooh.
Yeah. Back in the early 2000s, between 2000 and 2010, Maine actually had a I wouldn't call it quite a rash because it wasn't that many, but it was several different sightings of werewolves. One of them was literally 2 towns over from me, which was kind of funny. But this is one it's been covered by a lot of different people. Mr. Bond covered it pretty extensively, and a whole bunch of other ones. There's the Palmyra werewolves, and it was family moved into a farmhouse out in Palmyra, Maine. Palmyra, Maine is a very rural. Most of Maine is pretty damn rural. Palmyra is very rural, and so farmhouse, woods, fields, everything that's basically Palmyra, and most of Maine, but. And so the family moved in there because the patriarch of the family, Eric, there had hurt his back in a I think it was paper mill, and so
You're
he
breaking
couldn't
up
work his own
again
anymore. So really, that sucks. I need better reception.
We're working on it, ladies and gents. Like I said, we're just kind of doing this episode to get back into the groove. We have our finest technicians working on it.
Yes. Also our cheapest technicians, because they're our only technicians.
Hey,
yeah, I know.
As you were saying.
Yeah, no, the family moved into a house there because the patriarch had hurt himself, so they moved closer to his wife's place of work where they could get a much cheaper house, and so they living in a farmhouse, and like not long after moving in there, like they started hearing weird things and kind of thing, and I forget who it was. One of the kids originally spotted something out in the field when they're outside, and so parents come out. And it's like five large wolf-like creatures standing on hind legs, staring at them from the edge of the field. And of course, they're all panicking, like, "What the fuck?" And they go inside the house, and then that night they're terrorized by them, like stomping around the house, like banging on doors and that kind of thing from the outside. And they couldn't do anything about it because, well, this is rural Maine in 2006. Cell phone reception is absolute crap. They just moved in. They didn't have any real, phone line or anything like that. And the Shelley, the matriarch of the family there, said no guns in the house. So Eric, the father, put all his guns in the barn, and the wolves were between them and the barn. So he listened to this stuff bang around all night and everything. From what I had heard there, that the first night was by far the worst, and they saw more stuff about it later. Like occasionally they see sightings and things and all that kind of stuff, but that first night was like the biggest instance of it, where the five creatures were all surrounding the house, banging, banging, banging. And when the police came out to look at it the next day, no physical evidence of anything being there at all. And so, of course, it was called a hoax. Huh?
Yeah, so who's to say it wasn't a bunch of wind?
Yeah, wind that stood up like wolves on the edge of the field and then charged at them.
It was. You said it was 2006, right?
Yeah, 2006, 2007 area.
There was cameras and phones. Where's our grainy footage?
This is rural Maine. They probably didn't. They might not have had like a camera phone then. Hell, I didn't have a camera phone then. I think my first camera phone was like 2009 ish.
Yeah, I'm just thinking maybe about 2010 for me.
Yeah.
Okay, then where's the big old VHS camcorder that you got? I want grainy footage.
Oh shit! At that point, 2006, they could have had themselves a little Sony Handycam. I had one of those. That was only like $700.
But yeah, what do you do? Like, one werewolf was bad enough. What do you do when there's five of
them? Crap your pants and hope they don't smell it.
No. Wait. If they did smell it, they might just think that you're dead and just move on. So.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna say right now that's a myth. Most carnivores will eat dead things as much as they will live things. Most carnivores are opportunistic scavengers.
I'm just putting this out there. That's my first defense whenever I'm backed into a corner. I don't cry myself to dissolve into tears. I just shit my pants. That's all.
That probably works well against humans, less well against animals.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Yeah. But let's see here. Special things about the encounter were they didn't seem like mindless animals. They operated in a coordinated style, like attack, insert, and bang, bang, bang. It's basically, if they SEAL Team 6 of werewolves without weapons.
It'd be SEAL Team 5 because there's only 5 wolves.
Yeah, fair. They were organized. Yeah, and apparently intelligent. It's it's often a lot of the people just assume it's a straight up hoax. Quite possible, but I will say there were other werewolf sightings in Maine at that time. Like there's another one, I believe it was Litchfield, Sabattis area there, where a man came home from a long day, let's just say that, and found one of his dogs attacked and killed. And
why'd you have to tell me that story, man?
Huh?
Why'd you have to tell me that story? I hate stories where the dog or cat dies, man.
Yeah. Oh well, the man did his best to get revenge. course, the animal that attacked it didn't give it any choice. Like he rolled into his driveway. This big dog, it looked like a German Shepherd or wolf. He says, like, was standing right next to walked up and stood next to the vehicle, just staring out, waiting for him to get out. He waited, it waited, he waited, it waited. Eventually, he got himself into the house there. He was like not so well off, and eventually a few days later, he managed to track this big dog-like thing back to its little habitat, which was not on the far side of his property. It was basically a giant stump that had a hole underneath that was like a den. And after his dog got hurt there, he went out and took a big old bulldozer to it, destroyed the whole thing during the daytime when the thing wasn't around. But he described it as a large dog-like, wolf-like thing. Stood a little too tall, and however, it had the most interesting note about this one was that it had a sloped back, so like sloping downwards. If you're familiar with the way like hyenas stand, like the front legs are longer than the back legs.
Yeah.
That is, however, like a very definitive textbook like marker of how we've always described dire wolves.
You're breaking up again.
And oh, yeah. So at the time that one happened, I was like, "Oh, dire wolf."
So this was just like 2 towns down from you where this happened, eh?
Yeah, a couple towns over. Not too far. I was actually out of state when it happened.
Oh, okay. Because just want to say, did you investigate? Because I would have.
No, I was out of state for like the 6 months around when that happened. Yeah. I was out of state in Kentucky. I'd run that time period, and when I get back in state and find out about you telling me that stuff finally happened here, and I wasn't here to enjoy it, to see it. What the hell, guys?
Yep. Way it always goes. But
yeah.
I honestly think that you should get to your last one first because mine is extremely interesting.
Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah, this next one isn't much about it. It's another Maine cryptid. It's the specter moose.
Yes, I have heard of the ghost moose before.
Yes. This is the Maine flavored one. According to like Maine lore, there the specter moose was first seen 1891 by Lobster Lake in Maine. It's been sighted at least twice since then, and it's.
You're breaking up, dude.
Event, huh?
You're breaking up really bad.
Yeah. Fuck. Hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. No. Spectrum moose usually comes before something really bad for the person that sees it. Kind of think like the Irish black dog or Scottish black dog thing, where you see it, then something bad happens. Kind of what happens when you see the specter moose.
You ever see the movie Black Dog?
Oh god, I don't remember, dude. I've seen so many movies.
Patrick Swayze.
Unless it really sticks out. I don't. Huh?
Patrick Swayze, Meatloaf.
Oh,
they're truckers, and their warning is if they see a black dog, they crash.
Huh.
It turns into a whole thing. It's a really good movie.
Okay. Yeah. Oh shit.
Whose beard do you like? Mine or Trek's? Whose beard is better? Who wore it best? Now Vogue.
Yeah. Yeah. The short one.
But
the black moon. No, go.
Trek. You win. You win the beard off.
You. Hey, I appreciate it, Ivana. I appreciate you liking my beard.
I'll take second place to his beard. His is majestic, so I'm all good, Ivana.
Yeah.
But anyway, so basically put, Spectre Moose is a Patronus.
Yeah. Spectre Moose, see it? Bad things happen to you.
Hey, Harry Potter summoning a Patronus. What? Voldemort saw his Patronus, and bad things happened to him.
And Spectre Moose appears in Red Dead Redemption 2.
After the main storyline, I gave up on that game.
The were way all the non were way funner. Just exploring, hunting.
Ivana, don't make me pick between a hamster and a guinea pig. My little sisters owned both, and I loved all of them.
I don't have that problem. I'll say guinea pig.
You know, there's got to be a cryptid that's a hamster or guinea pig. I bet you.
I'm sure there is. I have no idea what it'd be, but
Is that all you had on your Spectre Moose?
yeah, there wasn't much about him except that he gets seen a few times. Bad things usually happen afterwards, and that people say that maybe people are mistaking piebald mooses for a white moose, which would be a Spectre Moose.
Fair enough. No, well, to be fair, you know, like almost every day coming home from work, I see a moose, and they're getting bigger, man. They are getting bigger. Like, I mean,
maybe you're getting those mooses wandering.
Like, I mean, if they figure out how to work AK-47, it's over for humankind. Like, but bad things happen whenever people see the Spectre Moose. So it's like the Mothman, just a mooseman. We didn't have a Mothman, didn't we?
Okay, yeah. There is, in fact. I don't know if we talked about Mothman. I don't know. In fact, there is a hamster cryptid.
No clue who those people are.
I'm only seeing screenshots of it. It's basically like all I'm seeing is screenshots of hamsters standing in the dark under night vision cameras. So I don't know what it is, but it's a hamster.
Well, that deserves a full episode. I'm enjoying doing this kind of quick bullet points episode, so we will definitely be doing it again in the future. So be expecting cryptid hamster in the future. On top of that, there's other ones I found I wanted to talk about, but I do have to get to my last one because this one is interesting. Just 1 second. I have to just cough for a second because, yeah. Alrighty. So, I'm going to see if you can guess what my last little cryptid is. It's Czechoslovakian. Narrow it down any?
No, but you got my attention. I have family history there, so.
Ah, well, maybe you're related to one of these people. It's a wrangler.
A wrangler.
Yeah. It's the Czechoslovakian dong wrangler.
Oh my god. Okay.
It's extremely well known to be able to wrangle multiple dongs at will.
Oh my word, there's no way this thing's real.
Popeyes for sure, Ivana.
Oh my god, it's real.
Well, it's as real as far as the cryptid goes. You see, in the early 1930s, Albert, I'm going to butcher this name, Svoboda, Svobada, described it as a vaguely phallic in shape and had one glowing eye.
Oh my god, it's real. Like
it also had a large posterior and 2 pairs of legs.
Like, wow, like I don't know how to process this information.
Are you kidding me? When I was going through, because I had a different one in mind. Yeah, a more Canadian one. And I saw this and I was just like, wait, what? Eh, this
Okay,
is so
okay,
stupid. Okay, to
okay. I
rank.
guess. Huh?
Go ahead.
Please.
Go ahead.
No. Talk. I want to hear more.
Okay. I only have a couple more bullet points on this. So now, in order to wrangle a dong, it stands over the victim, and through the sheer force of its mighty will, it wrangles their dong.
Like, wow.
I'm not gonna lie. In the last, what's that?
No, like this is weird shit. I love, man. This is weird.
Like I said, I had another one, but then I saw this one, and I'm just like, the Czechoslovakian dong wrangler.
Yeah.
I only have.
Apparently, there's been. Yeah.
Oh, go
Apparently,
ahead.
there's been 60 sightings. At
Yeah,
least 60 sightings
at least
reported.
at least 60 sightings. My last bullet point here on it is has to do with one of the sightings, and I thought it was the most powerful one. Because in 1935, a farmer claimed he was trying to sleep in his field
Oh,
after, hard day's work. He's just going to have a little nap in his field.
Yeah.
When his dog was wrangled with great force.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't have words for this. This is just I mean, I love silly random shit. This is the kind of stuff that gets me excited because this is a really weird thing that if you put in a book, people are like, that's ridiculous. Nobody would ever think that ever. And then sure enough, it's a real life mythology. I could not make that plot point in a book without somebody laughing at how stupid it is, and that would never happen.
And who knows? The farmer that had his dog wrangled with great force,
yeah,
may have been a relation to you. And this story of his dog getting wrangled passed on through the generations until it just we can't tell him this. We can't tell Trek this. But you overheard it as a baby, sparking your interest in the supernatural.
Fortunately, it's definitely not my family. My family is out of there by then. Technically, my family is out of there when it's still the Ottoman Empire before it became Czechoslovakia.
The Ottoman Empire dong wrangler. Yeah, it doesn't have the same.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I think the Ottoman Empire has only been gone for just over 100 years now. 100 years ago, Ottomans were still in power up until after World War I.
So yeah, 10 years after Czechoslovakia came in, all of a sudden you got a dong wrangler.
Yeah. That's so ridiculous.
So stupid.
The fact that there's 60 sightings of it makes it even weirder.
Yeah, it only says 60 sightings. It doesn't say when was the most recent one. What's the most recent one? Last Tuesday.
Well, considering Czechoslovakia hasn't been a country since 1990-ish, when it split into Czech Republic and Slovakia.
Fair enough.
Fair. It only had 60 something. Huh?
But how do we know it wasn't how do we know last Tuesday or wasn't some emo kid on his phone just all of a sudden just my dog's getting wrangled.
Yeah, that could definitely be a thing.
Well, I don't know about you, but that's all my points.
Yeah, I think that's all mine. That's all I had.
Yeah, we thought we'd do a little warm up episode, and hopefully we're gonna stay on track every 2 weeks. We will be finally getting to the moon landing.
Yeah.
Mainly because I've had this intro in my head for like a year, so I really want to use it. I was thinking about using it tonight, but it's just a lot more relaxed.
Okay.
But
Sounds good.
yeah, that'll wrap us up. So hopefully 2 weeks time, moon landing, and then after that we'll start drawing from our hat again.
Yeah.
If you have any ideas, any topics that you want to see us cover, mention it in the comments section. And if we like it, if we agree on it, we will add it to our hat, and it'll be randomly selected. We'll give you a shout out. Ain't we nice? So weird to be doing that without actually doing the hat thing, man. I got like some muscle memory kicking in here. Everything's coming back. Aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you all very much for joining us. And thank you for Ivana for keeping the chat actually interesting.
Yeah. Thank you.
But yeah, thank you all very much for joining us, and hopefully we will see you back here again in 2 weeks' time. Cheers.
Yeah. Have a good time until then, guys. See ya.